we go. All right, good morning. Whoop, there we go, see? This is Chair Pilates and the date is April 18th. We're gonna use a TheraBand today. I have way too much light in my eyes, but it's okay. My band is super long, so yours is probably about like this long. So, you know, we'll make it work because we always do. All right, just have a seat with the band across your lap. We'll take a nice big inhale, arms up, and then exhale down. Good, I need to make this full screen. Inhale up, and exhale down. And again, inhale, lift. Oh, you lose my hands. And down, and up. Good, let's just lift and roll the shoulders down and back. So just moving the shoulder blades, kind of shrugging and then melting and shrugging and melting, and then we'll reverse it. So you get to go forward. One more time. So next time we're going to lift the arms up, we're going to add a little twist. So you lift up, and then as you come down, you're going to twist. And then lift up. Oh, my neighbor's working on the unit now. Twist, lift. So I'm bringing my arm behind my chair. You don't have to. You can bring it next to you. Up and twist. Let's do one more each way. Inhale, exhale, down. Last time. Exhale, down. Good. Bring it up. Hands on the knees. Curl back. This forward right here. Curl back. The neckline of the shirt comes forward and then back and forward. Breathe out. Breathe in. Continue to hang on to your kneecaps here. Breathe out. Breathe in. Good. One more time. Breathe out. And breathe in. Good. Let's see if we can isolate. Oh, this is a good shirt for this. Let's see if we can isolate the ribs. So kind of like you're sliding a drawer in. So you slide the drawer in and then you push it the other way. So if you want to use your hands to help you feel this, by all means do that. It's just like a little shift side to side. And then I think I can do it without using my hands. Breathe. Hello, come in. Two more. I don't know how loud that is for you guys. Hopefully not too loud. One more time. Over and center. Let's see if we can circle. So, and I don't care how much the rest of your body moves too. So see if you can make a circle around from here, right? From here. So go around. And then we'll go the other way. One more. Good. And then hands back on the kneecaps again and pick up your spine like a slinky, really nice and tall. And then we'll twist to one side. Doesn't really matter which side. And then we'll twist to the other side. And I'm going to keep sitting up super tall while I do this. Feel like I'm being stretched. One more each way. And center. Good. Let's pick up the band. It's gonna be, for you, it might be at the ends. For me, again, my band is super long, so. All right, so we're gonna hold the arms up, pull out slightly on the band. So it's got plenty of stretch, right? You're not like here, like struggling, trying to open it up. So give yourself plenty of stretch there. So we're gonna pull back, pull back. Good, and if you bump into your chest, cool, no problem. That works for me, but you don't have to. One more time. Good, bring it down by your knees. Good, kind of pop your chest forward and the arms kind of pull back so everything across here gets nice and open. And then go into a little bit of a slouchy posture. And then up and open and little slouch. So as you come into that up and open position, you're gonna pull on the band. So, and go ahead and take a nice inhale. And then exhale. Letting the arms release. Pull back, open, inhale. Lift and open, breathe in. One more time. Woo! And release. That feels so nice for my breathing, to be able to give myself that room to fill my lungs up with air. Tap, let's tap. Place the band on your lap, go up and down the arms. I want to go under here. Those places where we were just moving around in the side of the rib cage here. Feel your ribs. There they are, right there. Whew. Just take a moment here, let the arms drop. Notice any sensations side to side. We're gonna take a little side bend this way. And then a little side bend the other way. And again, notice any differences between the two sides if there are any. No wrong answers there. Oh, and the other thing I want to ask you guys before you leave is today after class is how the feed is, the internet feed. I just need to make sure that it's okay. All right, so let's go to the other side. And let's go here underneath the arms. Finding my ribs. And those little spaces between the ribs that expand when you take a breath. Good, arms down. Take a moment. Take a breath. Side bend. Other way. Side bend. One more time. Feels a little more even to me now. A little more open. Good. We'll take that strap once again around the front of the knees. Find a comfortable tension with your band. Your choice. Always your choice, right? How tight do you want it? How loose do you want it? It's up to you. I like to not bother my neck. That's where I like to go. All right, so we're gonna pull back. You're gonna take a big inhale. Turn your head one way, turn your head the other way, come back to center, go into that little slouchy position. Good, lift up, open your lungs, pull your arms back. Turn your head, exhale, center. We have 2 more of these. Inhale, open up, turn, turn. So the letters on my shirt disappear, and then when I pull back, you can read every single letter. And down. Good. Let's go into legs. So we're going to go into the right side, holding the band, placing the foot inside. I'm going to pull my elbows back a little bit just to help me hold my leg up, and just point and flex that foot. And then we're going to make some circles. And the other way, just mobility and moving the ankle around. Good. I'm going to hold my arms in front, maybe come up a little bit tighter on the band and move my leg out to the side and in. Getting a little hip action. Let's do 4 more. And 2. And 1. Then we'll come back in. Let's replace that foot with the other one. Lift that leg up. Work your ankle. Move it. I don't care which direction. We'll do all of them. Flexing, pointing, circling. Push the band. Add some circles. Let's do both ways. Good. Open and close. Four more. And 1. Good. Let's put both feet in. And at this point, I'm going to move forward a little bit. I want to do some bicep curls. You decide how tight you want the band to be. Bending the elbows. Underneath the feet. So we'll go up and hold, and then we'll slowly go down. We're going to do 5 of these. Up and hold, and slowly go down. I'm being really mindful of my wrists so that when I'm up here, I'm not letting the band kind of bend my wrists, right? Like that. So I'm really keeping my hands connected to my arm. Sometimes that's hard to do. One more time, up and down. Yes, cross your band. Okay. We're gonna pull up. So the elbows are gonna go out to the sides. Feel free to lean forward a little bit on this if you want. You can sit up straight if you want, whatever seems to feel more comfortable for you. I'm just going to lean forward, and then I'm just going to pull my arms out to the side. Elbows lead me. And again, I'm watching my wrists, making sure they stay connected to my arms. Whee! Feel these. 4 more. 3. And 1. Oh yeah. All right, let that rest. Still under your feet. Let's roll down towards the floor. And then come back up and roll down. Adjust your position on your chair to accommodate this movement, because you might need to move back if you're really at the front. One more. And up. Good. All right, I'm going to have you move more band over to the right side, because again, my strap's super long, so we'll just pretend like it's not. So we're back on one side. We're uncrossed now. I want you to have enough band to be able to go like that, go up, okay? So if you have to move it all the way over, move it all the way over, okay? All right, so band is laying in my palm. I'm just gonna lift up and down. My hand disappears while I do this. 3, 2 more, 1 more. Yes, good. Lay the band on your lap, lift, side bend. Come down over the side, come up and over. Let's do 4, and then your option will be to add the band back into your hand, if you like. I love side bends, one of my favorite things. So we'll add this lift up with the arm to the side bend with the band. So if you want to do that, go ahead. Otherwise, no band in your arm. Here we go, up and down. So it ends up hitting my knee, so it doesn't slap me in the face. Two more of these. Woo. And down. Good. Move the band back over so it's in the middle of your feet. Cross it again. This time we're going to pull backwards. Okay. So back. A little bit lower point of connection. So we're down by the feet now instead of in front of the knees. Feels a little different to me. 2 more, and then we're going to hold back and we're going to do little teeny pumps. Okay. Kind of like the hundreds, but we won't do 100. So pull back and pump your arms. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice long neck, nice open collarbone, shoulder to shoulder, nice and open. Breathe. 2 more rounds. 1 more round. Woo! And home. Great. All right, changing sides. So the shorter band will be on the right. Okay, we're going straight up. One more. Good. Up and over and down. 4 of these, and then we'll add the band. Just give your body a heads up on what we're doing. All right, here we go. Add the band if you like. All depends on arms and shoulders and all that good stuff, right? Up and over and down. Two more. Two more, two more. Yes, and down. Good, take your feet off, pick up the band. You're gonna go around your legs. So you need to start with your legs very, very close together, okay? Go around your legs a couple times, if you can. We're gonna do some outside hip. So you don't really have to hold this very intensely because the nature of the fabric makes it sticky, right? So we'll start with feet together, out. Keep breathing. Two more of these. Good, then we'll step wider. Okay. Just hold this. I feel the tension in my legs. My legs are working on the outsides there quite a bit. I'm gonna move just the right. 8 of these. Woo, just the left, out. This hand's just kind of hanging out right next to my leg here. It's not doing anything. Two more. Yes, walk your feet back together. Adjust your strap because it probably widened a little bit. So you're gonna lift your heels, keep the heels connected as you push away. Push away, hold, come back in. Push away, hold. Ay, 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 hold. 3 more. 2. Woo, little booty work. 1 more time. Open and close and heels down. Unwrap that. Good, I think we're gonna stand up. Not I think, we are going to stand up. Oh, look, you can't see my head. I don't have as much room in here as I do over there. Okay. Find your chair. We're gonna take this outside leg. We're gonna step it backwards. Put that heel down, right? Step it backwards, put that heel down, and then I'm gonna bend into that front leg. Keeping the heel on the floor. Moving the ankles again. Both of them. So Connie, this would be a place where you would use your counter. One more. Yeah, counters are great, your kitchen counters, because they're just the right height. So any kind of stuff where we do this kind of thing, if you want to use your kitchen counter, please make that transition. All right, let's go to the other side. Hope my mail's not making too much noise. Go in and out. Let me turn that off. Back and forth, right? Knee, heel. And we get tight in the hips and our legs like to turn out to accommodate that. So if you can kind of turn them in a little bit, just to, you know, remind your body that you want your feet going like this, not like that. One more time. And back in. Good. Let's go back to the other side. We're going to do some balance. Okay. So whenever I do any balance, I want whatever I'm holding onto a little bit in front of me as opposed to next to me or behind me. It's just, and I also want to always maintain a very close connection to whatever I'm using. So if I pick up this foot and I take the hand away, I'm not gonna lift my arm up here. I'm gonna lift it just above that surface. So if I need to put it back down again, I can. All right. All right, with that said, we lift up the outside leg, whatever leg that is, and then take the hand off to your surface, put it back down and rest. So we're gonna kind of knock ourselves around a little bit by moving this leg. But let's just start here. Another thing I want you to think about is not having your hip go off into the other room. So keeping a really nice, strong connection here on the side so that when your leg comes up, you don't get this like sassy hip. And that's a challenge, right? There's a little bit of a tendency, which is okay, but we don't want to be like, and down, okay? Especially when you first lift your leg, right? The leg bone kind of wants to slide off. So if it does, just bring it back in. So now I'm gonna kind of move this leg around. I'm gonna take my hand away. My standing leg's doing a ton of work. Whoa. Hand down, leg down. Walk through your feet, move your hips. Let's go to the other side. Okay. Fingertips on the surface, leg comes off the floor. Hold there, take your hand away if you like. And down. And up. Hand away, but I'm still hovering right over my surface here. Down. Good, lift, balance. Next time we'll start moving this leg and down. Here we go, up. So I'm gonna start moving this leg, take my hand away. If that's too much, keep your hand there. Just kind of wiggle it around. Whee, 2 more. The bigger the wiggle, the harder the balance is, right? All right, go behind your surface or your chair. Both fingertips on, feet next to each other, heels come up, heels come down. By head, and my eyes disappear. Up and down. So professional. Lift and lower. 2 more. 1 more time. Good. I'm going to start to do a little knee bend. So my heels are going to stay on the floor. I'm going to let my knees bend forward. Oh, and up. Good with that? It's a really nice little calf stretch, don't you think? So we're not really putting any weight into the knees. We're just letting them bend forward and my butt stays back here and up. And if it bothers you, leave it out. If it bothers you, you can go back to this stretch. Two more. And up. Yes, okay. Get your band. Back me up a little bit here. All right, I'm going to stand on it. You don't have to have both feet on top, just one is fine. And I'm going to reach down. Now, I know that sometimes people have a hard time with this direction and this direction. So we're going to do all three of these. If you can do it with no band in your hand, I'm confident you can do it with the band in your hand. If you get to a spot where you're like, especially here, where it's like, yeah, no, where this starts to happen, then just limit how high you go or go past it. You know your body. And then as you add the tension, you decide how much tension you want, right? So we'll start pretty small, a lot of tension. I mean, a lot of slack. So you're going to come up and we'll go side and we'll go back. So back's weird because you can't lift up that high. Front, side, back. I may not even feel it in the back. Front, side, back. And I'm paying attention again to my wrist. So when my arm comes up here, my wrist doesn't fall away, right? One more time. Front, side, back. All right, so now I'm gonna make my band shorter, like considerably, so that when I lift, I have to work at it. You choose, right? Today I wanna make this shoulder a little bit stronger, so I'm gonna really have to tug on it a little bit here. So we go up and side and back, lift. And do you want to pass your shoulder a little bit? You can, if it doesn't bother you. Find that range. One more of these. Up, across, and back. Good. Then I'm going to cross the band over into my other hand, okay? This could create a conundrum because now you can't hold on to your surface, right? So you can move over if you want so that you can. I don't happen to need to hold on, and both of my feet are on the floor. So that's no problem. So we're going to go off in that direction now. This way. And I'm going to add a little turn backwards. Just a little one. Three more. One more time. Yes, and home. Good. Hang on, take the band out from underneath your feet. Go back to standing behind. Okay. Heels back up again and down. And lift. Up, lower. Two more. One more time. And down. Let's go to the other side. We'll practice first. Okay. Practice, arms are different from side to side. Here, here, here. Do that a couple more times. Remember, leave the band out if it's too bothersome, right? Up. All right, adding in. Give yourself plenty of room to move. Don't feel it in the back at all because there's just plenty of slack. That's okay. One more. Front and side and back. Good. All right. little bit more tension, a little bit more challenge. Decide how you want to manage that. You're in charge of you. So I got a pretty good amount of tension going on here. Okay, here we go. Whoop. Forward, sideways, backwards, forward. One more time. Sideways, ugh, backwards, cross over. Again, you don't have anything, you can't, unless you're using a counter, it doesn't really matter, right? But my chair's over here. I can always move my chair over here if I want to, right? So that when I'm going in this direction. And your balance is different from side to side. Our bodies are different from side to side. Newsflash, they're not symmetrical. That's okay. Here we go. Pull. Pull. I've got this great diagonal. If you watch the band, right? That's my diagonal. So my hand goes towards my foot and then pulls off on that diagonal. Add a little rotation backwards a little bit. Three more. One more time. Yes. And in. Good. Carefully take the band out from underneath your foot. Good. Place it on the chair for a moment. We're going to do some hip extensions, some leg extensions to the back. You can use the back of the chair, like so. You can use the top of the chair, like so. If you have your hands down like this, you'll be able to lift your leg up higher. Obviously, that may not be comfortable for a lot of people, so you can just hold your chair. It just changes how high your leg can come up, which is fine. It's totally fine. Okay, I'm going to go to this position. I'm going to keep my arms straight. They're like sticks, right? So they're holding me up. Lift, down, up. I don't really care much about what my hips do. I just want to get my leg up. Get my leg up. That's all. Do the task, as one of my favorite instructors says. He says, just do the task. This is the task. Just do it. One more time. Good. Now, curl. So now you're just going to move the lower part of your body there around, and your spine will follow all that. Two more. All right, so from here, we're going to stand up. I'm not counting either. I'm just doing it, right? We're just going to do it. Now we're doing the other side. Pick your upper body position. Try to keep them arms straight, which will help from kind of collapsing into the upper body. So if you push the chair through the floor, just push it down through the floor, that's going to help you stay really strong up in your shoulders. Other leg up. And notice any differences that you might feel. They're all okay. Give your body permission to move. I don't care if your knee's straight. Just move your leg. Last two. Good. Round. Open. Curl. Stretch. One more time. Good. Come back up to standing. Good. Arms lift up. Come down. Circle your wrists. So if you are using a counter, sometimes if you put your hands on the side of the counter instead of trying to put your palms on top, that's helpful. And reverse. Okay, we're going to do that exercise again. You're going to do it either with or without the band. So we're creating more tension with the leg. The leg has to work a little bit harder. So you can choose to do this if you like. So you hold your band, right, in your hand. Put your foot on top of it. Okay, so this is probably about how long your band is, right? Like this. And then I'm just going to take it and I'm going to put it underneath my hands. And then I have to lift my leg up with the band around my foot. Okay, so I go down here. I hold the band with my palms. You can also do that on the edge of the chair or on the counter, right? Just hold it with your hands. And now I have to do the task that we just did with some added flavor. I'm gonna lift my guts up in my belly. Pull up my guts. Just two more like this, because this is very different than the other way. And down. Good. Stretch. Come up to standing. Take the band off your foot, go around to the other side. Band on the floor, foot inside. Hands down wherever it is you're using. Counter, back of the chair, top of the chair. Hold that under your hand. Lift. These are hip extensions. We're opening our hip, strengthening our butt muscles. Up. Uh-oh, mine's gonna slip off. Up. Last two. Woo. And down. Stretch. Come up to standing. Take the band away. Have a seat in the chair. So if we spend the whole time sitting in our chair, we end up with this constant flexion in the hip. And then our booty gets super lazy. This really, really strong muscle back here gets really lazy because you're sitting on it. So even though it's chair Pilates, that doesn't mean we can't use the chair to help us stay strong in the backside there. Okay. All right, let's do some twisting. I've got the band behind me. Again, I want this sense of openness here. Arms reach, rotate. So I'm not going to let my arms come in front of me. I'm going to always have them reaching out, and my whole body from my waist up is going to turn. One more time. It's pretty small, feels very small, and then elbows in. Okay. So we're going to do some bounces on one side. So once the arms open, you'll just kind of stay on the one side and you're just going to do a little bounce, bounce, bounce. So open. So a little bounce over here. 2 more. Come back center, bring your arms down. Open your arms wide, twist the other way, a little bounce in that direction. Come back center, bring your arms down. We're going to do that again. And as we're bouncing, we're going to bend and reach the arms at the same time. So we're going to do like 3 tasks in one setting. So do the task. The task is to twist. That's the task. And then we'll just add in reach, reach, little twist. 3, 2, 1, and back to center. Yes. And if you can't do them both at the same time, don't worry about it. Here we go. Other way. Open, twist, and bend the elbows in, twist a little bit. 2. Last 2. And come back home. Woo-wee. Good. Let this drop down behind you. I'm sitting towards the front edge of my chair. I'm going to curl my hips under me. So rolling back, touching the chair, coming forward, sitting back up. Exhale. So again, this shirt's really good for this. So as I curl back, right, this part of these letters disappear. And then when I come back up, everything opens up again. Yes, this is upside down. It's not your imagination. Back. Up, back. We'll go back one more time and we'll cross the arms over the chest. And we'll see if we can just do these little teeny tiny curls right here. So just the top of my shirt comes away from the chair, goes back to the chair. I might as well just pull my guts in when I'm lifting up the upper body. Last 2. Come all the way up. Good. Hands on the knees, twist one way. Twist the other way. Good. We're going to do that again, but we're going to have a little bit of an angle with our body. How are we doing on time here? Perfect. Arms here, tuck and curl back. So I'm just going to rotate so I can just feel the right side of the back of my shirt on the chair, my left side's open and away, and just come up a little bit. Last 2. Come back center, come all the way up. Hands on the knees, twist one way, twist the other way. Cross the arms, curl back to the chair, twist the opposite direction. Can you get off the chair a little bit and go back to it? Using my breath to activate these muscles down here. 2 more. Come back to the middle, come up to sit. Good. I'm going to walk my legs together. Let's finish up our hundreds. We did about 50 of them in the beginning. Let's finishing them up. This is going to give us an opportunity to open up the front of the body a little bit and get some air in. So you can do it without your strap, right? And you'll notice I'm moving a little bit here. And that's okay. I'm going to try to make it kind of still right? But I'm gonna get some movement. And then if I add the strap, I'm definitely gonna get some movement, but I'm working against that, right? I wanna try to quiet it down a little bit, okay? So holding your band, make this as tight as you want. You're gonna pull back. And from here, you're gonna pump your arms. Easy, breathe in, breathe out. One more round. And release, good. Legs wide. We're gonna roll down. We just did a lot of breathing. So start slow, don't let your head drop completely the first couple times. Just let everything catch up. So drop the chin, go forward, come back up. If you feel okay with that, you can go a little deeper into it. Three more. One more time. Go down over the front of your legs. Come back up. And that's it for today.